And I told you I'm all about Tab G. If I'm gonna play a game that is royale, it's gonna be Tab G. Okay, here it is, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night demo. This is the E3 demo, I believe, released to backers. You've seen me play Curse of the Moon, which was excellent. Now, let's take a look at the demo for Ritual of the Night. I'm a little worried about this game, I won't lie. I have, a lot of hopes for this game because I love Castlevania so much and I love Iga, so I want this to be good. I'm only a little bit worried about the art style.
The Industrial Revolution ushered in a new era that threatened to transform the values of men. No longer would spirituality be their compass, but not all welcomed the change. In 1783, just as the fires of the Laki eruption had plunged all of Europe into an ashen darkness, a horde of demons spilled from the shadows and fell upon city after English city. It was a message.
Is this Snake?
The Alchemy Guild, fearing the rise of industrialism and abandonment by their wealthy patrons, had done the unthinkable to defend their existence. Through recondite arts, the alchemists had created shard binders, humans transplanted with crystal that attuned them to demonic power. They sacrificed the shard binders, and in doing so threw the gates of the world open to demonkind. Countless innocents died, and though the church succeeded in vanquishing the Hell's End, a steep price had already been paid and collected. As for the shardbinders,
Holy shit.
they were presumed
Lore
to have all
dump.
died in the sacrificial rite. However, two survived. Jeeble,
Yep,
the
there
boy
it is.
for whom by some miracle the rite did not prove fatal. And Miriam, a girl who was spared the rite altogether on account of the strange slumber that took her just before it could begin. 10 years have passed. Mankind too soon forgets tragedy. The demons have returned,
Oh my god.
presaged by a great castle.
Oh my god.
And on this very hour, Miriam awakens. Upon learning Jeeble is the architect of this new, bloodstained ritual, Miriam and the alchemist Johannes set forth for the accursed castle. Their galleon cuts through the water, lancing towards the inevitable.
So, even though it's a demo, I believe this is like the actual beginning of the game, so they just included the whole fucking intro. I know why people are worried about this game, and it has a lot to do with the word Kickstarter.
Johannes, are you certain it was...
It was Jeeble's doing, Miriam. No mistake.
I don't mind the
So
art style so far.
I wouldn't even be alive if not for him. He's a good soul.
I know how you feel. But the facts are apparent. And the hell he endured 10 years ago would break the best of souls. Miriam, I want you to know that I'm sorry. What my brothers subjected you to, there's no forgiving it.
It was their transgression.
Whoa,
not
her
yours.
mouth.
You always took care of us.
That's like the meat mouth when it moves like full open.
Obviously, not enough.
Well, let it go, Johannes. We need to focus on the task ahead. If Jeeble is responsible for the summoning, then I have to stop him. I gave him my word.
I ought to do it. He was my best friend.
But I'm the only one who can. The shard experiments prepared me for combat. Let them amount to something. 10 whole years. What put me in that sleep?
I feel like they could probably find a better font for a game of this repute.
I wish I had the answer. All I know is the spell that stopped time for you was advanced, arcane. But by observing the ebb of the magic's hold on you, I was able to predict exactly when you would wake up.
Oh, I see.
We'll make landfall soon. You should get ready. I had the chest there, packed with essential equipment.
So there was already a demo of this like a year ago, and I played it. I thought it was good. Is it just me, or is that way louder than anything else? I mean, yeah, it's got, like, the classic Symphony of the Night style inventory, which is cool. It's smooth as fuck. Oh! Crystallized form of demon power cannot be handled by ordinary human being. Yeah, the dialogue is really low, but the screams are really loud.
Was that a shard?
I'd forgotten the way it felt. Like uninvited claws scraping across.
The demon's power was transmuted into that shard, which forcibly bonded to the crystal. The strength you gain from it is undeniable, but eventually, the crystal will devour you.
I thought the procedure you discovered halted the corruption.
It did, but that doesn't guarantee you'll be safe if you start...
I know my body's limits better than anyone, and I'm going to need all the power I can. If I run into trouble, you can help me. You've done it before. You'll do it again.
Thanks for giving me a choice in the matter. Well, I won't let you down. Just promise you...
He's still... What? Oh, it's a different dude, okay.
How did they get inside?
The demons from the castle must have infested the ship.
Then they can help me wake up these muscles of mine.
Okay, so obviously I'm very concerned about the gameplay. I think it looks better than I thought it would. So... Let's see... I don't really remember my last time playing this. But, I guess it's cool. Hang on a second. Okay. So yeah, I really won't be able to compare this to the previous demo I played. But I can compare it to Castlevania Portrait of Ruin.
Magic. Maybe I just need to hold my hand up to it.
Excuse me? Oh, R. Tilt R. Oh, I see, okay. It's weird. Yeah, that pose is certainly interesting. Soda water? I like that you can absorb enemy powers, like Aria of Sorrow. Sound mixing needs some work, because damn. But yeah, the level of polish is definitely improved, that much I can tell you. And it plays well. It's a little slow, but that's kind of how Castlevania, Iga Castlevania is played. So far, I'm definitely not discouraged. Not completely, at least. And we gotta lower the fucking volume of the sound effects again, because again, they're way too loud. Oh, cool. Even the... Did you see the text flew by like it would in Castlevania Symphony of the Night? I gotta lower the voice. Does that count as voice or as sound effect? Yep, it's voice. So that way when the characters are doing voice acting, it's gonna sound like this.
Gene, fire up the grill. Can you hear me, Gene? I'm very, very low.
And again, I get that people are worried because Kickstarter games have been, well, spotty at best. Like I said, I don't really, you know, if the game is not good, it's not good. But I'm willing to give it a chance because I trust Iga and because this has been delayed. And I hope that delay time was enough to polish the game and improve it to the point where it's actually somewhat lives up to its legacy. And also, the fucking free game that just came out was amazing. Dola Hammer. So, there's a bunch of different, like, spells. Oh, that's cool. I like the spell system a lot. I like the inventory. The UI is really clean. Cheap common ring. Yeah, it's like very, it's very familiar. But in a way that doesn't make me upset. So far. And again, I know that the 3D stuff, like, isn't for everyone. But I think this looks pretty decent. It's not the best art style I've ever seen, but it's way better than it was previously, and also way better than Mighty Number 9, like times 10. But again, this is just my opinion. Feel free to form your own. It's Mighty Number 90. Oh dear God, what have I said? Someone says I still think 2D would have worked better. Maybe. Like sprites, like Symphony of the Night-esque sprites. That would have been kind of nice. That's a nice... This is just nice, though. This looks good. So there are some rooms that work really, really well. Oh shit. That is never gonna stop scaring me. Directional shard. That fires a cannon. This is pretty badass, though. I'll say I'm a big fan of this thing. Where you can use the right stick to point in different directions and fire shit. It reminds me of Samus Returns in a good way. Because there is a bad way to remind me of Samus Returns. There's plenty of bad ways. But even that game did a lot right. I think it was a good return to Metroid. Though I am ready for something new now. Oh, the music is good, but also we heard some of this music in, like the intro music we heard in Curse of the Moon. So, wait, do we know who did the soundtrack for this game? Who do? Yamane? Same composer as Symphony? Nice. But does Miriam at any point ever say, Dark Metamorphosis? Alright, my initial impressions are very positive. Maybe my standards, my expectations are low, my standards are low, whatever. I'm feeling good about this so far. It's got my favorite part of Aria and Dawn of Sorrow, which is the soul absorption and enemy powers. You got the best parts of Symphony, which are the weapons. It controls well, sounds good, sounds well. Wonder if there's like combo moves, probably not for the early weapons. Yeah, some of the stuff I don't like was like the intro was just too slow. I feel like if they started you off with this section and then later you got the David Hayter narration, it would make more sense. Like this being the intro to the game, you know, you kind of have the beginning action set piece, gets you into the game, brings you into the story a bit, and then you find out what the fuck is going on. Maybe just to speed things up a bit, but I don't make games, so I don't really know what I'm talking about, but just a thought. Okay, the whip functions a little differently than in Castlevania. Someone said that's not how stories work. Well, kind of. You could do whatever you want with a story. I mean, I'm just saying for the pacing, you could maybe have that part be like. So, if you play Symphony of the Night, you start with Richter fighting Dracula, and you kind of like get some like gameplay. You kick some ass, and then you get the story, and then Alucard begins. So it's just kind of like me giving a suggestion based on that. But anyway, that's just minor. This room looks more cel-shaded than other rooms. Weird. Oh my god, these voices. But again, I'm just nitpicking because that's kind of my job. I am enjoying this greatly, and I cannot wait for the game to come out now. And I'm sad that this isn't actually the full game. Though I'm happy that it's not the full game because I am streaming 1,000 other things at the moment. Jonathan! Charlotte! Jonathan! I guess I kinda should apologize for streaming so many fucking Metroidvanias lately, but it's kinda my favorite genre, so... Not gonna apologize. No. No. Not gonna apologize. Motherfucker, Vinny, you should apologize. Sick of your shit. Sick of Metroidvania. See, now, I'm very confused because there are people in chat saying one dude just said this game looks gross, another person just said this game looks amazing. Is this gonna be one of those divisive things? Maybe because, opinions and subjectivity. Yeah, but this is the internet. Everyone's opinion's right. Come on. Though I am genuinely curious, maybe we can get a poll. I want to see what the majority of the people would have to say about, the way the game looks and how they feel about it. Just curious. Want to see what the majority of people feel. Thank you, Desert. You're very quick with those polls. Let's see. Bloodstained look good? Yes, look good. No, look bad. There's no middle ground here, but that's okay. I'll get back to the poll in a couple minutes. So check the chat if you want to see the poll. I'm very interested to hear your opinion about how you think it looks. And not because I had anything to do with the game, because I don't. I don't have a dog in this race. Though there is a Vinesauce weapon in the game. I'm still not afraid to call a game shit. You heard me, Iga. Fight me. A gun can be shot by equipping a consumable bullet. When you run out of the type of bullet, the bullet will be replaced with a much weaker infinite bullet. Musketoon. Cool. Yeah, I'm down. We haven't really done guns in oh, please don't say that all the time. We didn't really do guns in Castlevania very much, so... It's a new series, I'm down for it. Someone said it looks pretty good, but unpolished. Well, I don't know how close this game is to being released, but... I feel like maybe there's still time for some improvement. Also, they definitely need an option to turn the voice off. For, that would be a nice, innovative, and fun option. I don't want to hear "take this" every time I fire a gun, but that's just my opinion. Okay, so 1,000 people say yes, looks good. Hang on, you have to see this. Look at that, exactly 1,000. Now again, it's a very binary poll. Turn the voice volume off. I guess I could turn the voice volume off, but then... that would also get rid of voice acting for later, for the story. There's a gun combo. Or if you do a backwards hop and shoot, you can get a couple shots in a row very quickly. So now I have... Oh, I actually have better rounds.
Take this!
Play more. Oh, okay, well now it's powerful. From 2 to 23. Pirate hat. Oh, fuck, yes, I can see the hats. Yes!
Take this!
It would be nice to have a couple of different weapon options, like so. Again, yes, I'm just throwing out. I'm playing backseat developer here, but in Castlevania you could switch between an A selection and a B selection. So, say if I want to use a gun and a sword, I can use the gun and then switch to the sword as needed. Vinny, look at the new poll. Okay. New poll. My mouse is stuck. My mouse is disappeared. Where is it gone? Okay, here it is. Bloodstained look good. 63% say, it alright, not bad, not amazing, it alright, need work. 33% say, yes, look good. And 40 people, 40 rotten 44%, 4 nice people have said, 4% of the nice people say, no, look bad. I think I can agree with the, it alright, not bad, not amazing. I like it more than I don't like it, and I think certain areas look a lot better than others, but it was a bold move to go with 3D for a game like this, especially when the series is known to have such... I say the series, this isn't part of the series, this is an entirely new game, but when IGA is known for games with beautiful sprite work, I understand your frustration. But this is not a Mighty Number 9 / ukulele thing. If you're a Castlevania fan, I think you're gonna enjoy this. That's just how I feel so far, and I am a big Castlevania fan.
So, Sleeping Beauty, you've decided to awaken.
Tell me you didn't do this. It doesn't make any sense.
Definitely not Alucard.
How does it not? After all the sins humans wrought upon us?
Johannes told me what they did to you. And you're right, it's horrible. But what you're doing now is just as bad.
No! No, there you are. Very wrong. What the alchemists did was reshuffle our bodies. What I intend to do is reshuffle the world.
Excuse me?
Join me, Miriam.
I can't hear you!
You're the only one who understands the pain I feel.
What? I never thought I'd hear those words from you. I was the one that came to you broken. Convinced I was a monster. And you told me...
This is nonsense.
You told me... Our power doesn't make us good or bad. Our choices do. I'd given up on my humanity, but you restored my hope. Don't you remember?
Master Chief, we must return.
Yes. Miriam, I tire of reminiscing with you.
Oh!
You're here to kill me, aren't you? Then first prove you can find me.
What?
Along the way, you'll have no choice but to absorb shards and avail yourself of the powers of hell.
Eh?
If you can still claim to be human at the end of it all, then perhaps I might be more inclined to listen. Come, Gregory, we're leaving.
Debo, wait!
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, them's with some floppy monster faces. Those are just straight up bare. Exposed to the air. Without a single care. Someone chat just said, I changed my mind, I like this game now. Yep. Of course you do.
Saw it. Just a flicker. That was the Jeeble I know. I will put a stop to all this.
Bloodstained.
That was Solid Snake, everybody.
We're here.
Was this a village? What happened to it? The demons Jeeble summoned?
They've moved faster than we hoped. Miriam, we have to hurry. This was where we were supposed to meet our contact.
All right. But wait. Let me clear the area. There are still demons about.
Them demons. Always about. Oh, this is kind of cool. So now the ship is, like, you know, ashore. So you can still go back and collect the remaining stuff in it. Mort. I like the stains. I don't know if they're blood stains in particular, but oil stains, let's just say rot stains.
Thank you, Miriam. You know who I am. And that means
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me. As you can see, I know a thing or two about expelling demons.
An exorcist.
So this is just Bloodborne
We're
then.
lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important, but you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder Jebel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake.
Someone in
about
chat
that.
said nuns don't look like this. It's the thing about rewriting history. You can do whatever you want.
You spoke to him.
Then let me get right to the point.
I'll just pretend like my first grade teacher looked exactly like this.
I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one
It's history
Shardbinder,
fanfic.
just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing.
Oh, I asked you to bring
See,
her
I
here so
plan
she
on
could see
streaming
the
this game when it
horrors
comes
that have
out.
befallen the village.
So I'm wondering if I should be
An
even
informed
like paying
choice.
attention to all the story now, or if I should just wait till the game comes out.
I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave Jebel my word that I would stop him. What?
Thank you, Miriam.
Oh, hello there.
I'm all right.
You are quite welcome.
Ah,
What a lovely name.
oh,
I can read very
Come on.
quickly. This looks a little plain. I have a feeling we're gonna see a varying degree of quality. You know, and it also, it's supposed to like, you know, they have to make it run on various systems. I'm not really crazy about the way this area looks, but I like the ship a little bit better.
I did some
I'm-
looking around before, and this place
75%
seems secure.
in favor of the game's visuals. I think it definitely needs a little bit more polish, but it might be too late for that.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish.
Luckily,
She's
the game-
trained in combat. Are you?
Luckily the game is fun, and I like the way it plays, which some people are like, it should be faster, but that's not really, I mean, Iga's games kind of go like this. This is how they play.
We would only
And
get
they
in
got
the
that
way.
right pretty nicely so far.
That's not the point.
Listen, they ran out of budget, okay? They had to make Medusa fish jiggle physics. You know how much money you gotta sink into jiggle physics? It's expensive.
I'll be fine, Johannes.
But we'll be here.
Let
Come back.
I'm.
Tunic. So it looks like only hats show physically on your person. Also, in the original demo that I played like a year and whatever ago, I don't know how long ago that was, but there was no more than just the ship. So this is the first time I'm seeing parts of the game that aren't the ship.
Dominique, what is all
that is,
photographic?
to put it more plainly,
What?
unfortunately. Mary, since this is your... I have made arrangements. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are, I will need money in order to keep the supply.
No, I understand.
I
Oh,
can
they're
also
actually
buy
explaining the shop.
Wait.
Of course.
In Portrait of Ruin, it was just a greedy monk.
Want to keep, and more important,
May all right.
I think What are you looking to buy?
Soy sauce on its own. Pie dough. Oh, I guess you can combine stuff to cook. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, there's probably recipes and shit. Bunny boots for 20,000 G. Wow. So, where that vine sword at? Different rounds for bullets.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. Thank I invite they all have trouble. I'll do it. I know you will.
Eepee.
Ah, here she is.
I know.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop, but the
Transmute things into alchemy. Okay.
What are we transmuting this time?
Oh, cool. Okay, so if you end up getting materials and you don't have the money for something, you can build it. Or, I guess there's probably some items that you can only find the materials for to construct. I mean, there's definitely a lot to, you know, there's a lot going on here, and I really like that. Prepare. Oh, here you go. Here's the ingredients that I was talking about. And, enhance. So if I wanted to increase the potency of this spell, I can enhance it here. Or I could dismantle shit that I have multiples of. I'm into that.
Promise you'll stop Jeeble.
That's a natural kind of progression from the older Castlevania games. The cooking is important. The first time you eat something, it gives you a permanent stat boost. Interesting.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters.
Where are the others?
Dead.
Yeah, it's weird. There are some things that are incredibly polished and some things that are just so weird looking.
My name's Lindsay.
My name is Lindsay.
I want you to hunt down.
All right.
I guess you have a
Here's
quest for
what
me.
turned up on the monsters.
Okay, so there's quests. Again, very much like Portrait of Ruin.
Help my husband rest in.
And again, I'm only skipping this because when the game comes out in full, we'll end up going through all of this again. And Order of Ecclesia. Yeah, I don't remember Order of Ecclesia that much. I remember a pirate ship. Maybe this has more in common with Ecclesia than we thought. There's supposed to not be music here? Bone throw. No, I mean, yeah, still in beta, sure, but I'm wondering if, like, for effect... So, yeah, I guess that would be kind of a cool option, so that you can have the voices, the voice acting stay consistent, but lower the grunting. Or remove it altogether. That would be nice. Is there an option to turn off attack voices? No, but I'm hoping if anyone from the Bloodstained team is watching this stream, that they will implement such a thing. Because that would be a great and innovative feature that would make a lot of people very, very happy. Iga's like, I watch. I don't like what you said about Jonathan and Charlotte, though. Really? Elf ears. Yeah, now it's too quiet. I guess without the music. Quiet. Look, they actually show too. See, now that's better. At least now the grunting is much more tolerable. Lord. Stabby time. Oof, that ground texture. See, then it transitions into this, which looks really nice. It's such a mixed bag. What are these strange noises? Rats! We're rats! We're the rats! We stalk the night weed! Whatever. I sadly do not know all the lyrics. I don't remember my own lyrics, though. Okay, this has got good attack. But, not good up close. See? Can't really do much with it when you're too close. Your fans remember your lyrics better than you do. All one of them. It's true, though. I don't remember my own lyrics. I just remember vomit in the ball pit, step right up and take a shit. Trying to, like, hit it with the weapon like Hollow Knight. Wow, I couldn't even say Hollow Knight. There we go. I'm gonna increase volume a bit. Yeah, I think the game's strength visually so far is the interior locations. This looks wonderful. Yeah. Oh, now I'm feeling it. You know, and this spear seems like it would be great for, you know, the damage. It's not very versatile. Sabnock. What are you? Oh! It's a Thundercat. Again, very strange audio balancing. The music is too low. Even though it's on 10, the sound effects are like overpowering. I gotta knock those back a bit. Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. I will say that now I feel like I'm really hitting the good stuff. It sounded like I was doing drugs. But no, I mean, this is, it feels like Castlevania, now it looks like Castlevania, and I know it's not Castlevania, but it's just, it's good. I'm digging it. Are these Kickstarter backers? They have to be. Man, I didn't know a cat could kickstart a game. Yep, it's blood, all right. I now own Bat, but I also have Tentacle. Oh my god. That uses all of my magic that I have available. Let's see. Still using the short sword. Man, the lance is just really good in terms of damage. Ow! Ow! That ow would be so loud if I didn't have the voice volume down to 3. Oh yeah, the double attack is still present. Oh, it's old. Remember old?
Alfred?
Why are you here? Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain.
All that is enough.
What? Speak up!
Enough, child.
What are you talking?
If you don't already know. Alfred, how? What were you thinking? You can answer my call. All that matters. Look. Mistake. Not even you should touch me. I don't have time to argue with you. Well, my papa.
I am actually reading all of this.
I came here because something didn't...
Johannes, what is the Liebeloga?
It's...
Wow, the Liger is kind of like a mix of a lion and a tiger.
It allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity.
A book like that should...
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the...
Oh,
It makes sense. He must have gotten his hands on it.
So,
No, let's focus on Jeeble. If we can get to him,
good point.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime.
Okay, so the relationships between these characters are, like, really different than Curse of the Moon, which I believe was more like a total, like, alternate universe side story kind of thing. Just, you know, summon a giant tentacle monster to, destroy 2 bats. Also, that uses a lot less magic than I thought it would. I keep trying to do, like, an air dash like in Hollow Knight. I'm, like, always disappointed when it doesn't work. I played a little Hollow Knight on my own today, and just did some grinding, nothing crazy. Though I did defeat a little mini spider boss thing. And got a mask shard. Sorry, everybody. I won't be making any more progress. Are you kidding me? Is that a flying peg? The fuck are you doing? Demonic peg. Someone had way too much fun designing that peg. That's just silly. So far, good music throughout. Really, reminiscent with still being a little bit new. Oh, this is awesome. You see what I'm saying? It's such a mixed bag. Some of these rooms are really strikingly beautiful and... it's just so strange. Why is the moon moving? Shh. Shh, don't ask. It's the maroon. I mean, there's always something to keep you busy. And it seems like you absorb powers a lot more frequently than you would in Aria or Dawn of Sorrow. So, the amount of variety and stuff that you're unlocking at all times is really high. Axe armor, huh? Ooh, blunderbuss. Wasted a goddamn potion. Someone in chat says, I really want to play Symphony of the Night now. I always want to play Symphony of the Night. But I just got done streaming a Castlevania, and I'm streaming both a Metroid game and Hollow Knight. And yet I still want to play Castlevania. What the fuck is wrong with me? new purple. It's a fairly simple purple, but I like it. Also, this is like a more extensive demo than I thought it would be.
Stop right there.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. Listen closely, everybody.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. Reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
Fuck. I wish I could turn the voice up.
And what am I to make of you?
Why does he have chains around his boots?
Me? I'm your execution.
I gotta get the volume up so we can hear Snake. I mean, Zangetsu. Are we sure this just isn't the Symphony of the Night boss music? It's quite a bit different now, and dead. Oh, man. I lost the arrow that I had. Oh, never mind. Just want to hear Solid Snake speak. Just for a second.
Stop right there.
It's so Snake. David Hayter did not even try to do a different voice. And maybe that is a very intentional thing.
I knew what you are. That ghastly air about you. You reek of sorcery, Shardbinder.
I mean, you know, the delivery is different. The approach is slightly different.
Me? I am your execution.
I don't really have a lot of movement options at the moment, so... Fucking hell. You know what I do have? I have tentacles. Wow, you can't see shit when you're doing tentacles. David Hayter is the best. Holy fuck. Maybe I'm a little under-leveled? There's a few upgrades in the castle you missed before fighting that boss. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna stop here. This is a really substantial demo if there's, like, upgrades in the castle. I was expecting just the ship again. So that's an hour. I feel like that's a good amount to get a feel for the game. Obviously, there's more that I missed, but maybe I'll play it again. Maybe I'll play it on my own. I don't know how much is left. Another half hour, another hour. I don't know. That boss is the end of the demo. Demo ends on his battle. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'll tell you what. We'll end there. I got a good taste for the game. So what I would probably want to do ideally is explore, get some more upgrades, maybe get some more levels, some more items, then defeat Zangetsu, then end the demo. That could take like another, maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. But I want to play some Metroid, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to say that I leave this particular demo a lot more positively. I understand the reasons why people don't think it looks that great. I get you. And that's okay. I have some issues with it too, visually. Some of the animations are a little weird. Some are good. Some are really good. Some of the mixing is weird. I mean, I know it's still in beta, and that's an E3 demo. So, and we don't have a release date, so I don't know what they're going to be able to do in the time they have left. But I'm getting some serious Castlevania vibes in a good way. I like the enemy soul system. I like the weapons. I like the way the game feels. Despite it being a little slow, there's a weightiness to it. The combat feels good. The only thing that really kind of puts me off is some of the backgrounds look a little crusty. Some are great, some are crusty, but I'm much more hopeful than not. So let's hope that when it comes out, it is more on the good side of things, which is what I experienced today. Not too bad. Someone said character designs need help. Contact me, devs. Just remember, everybody in the chat, myself included, could do a better job than the developers of any video game. Just remember that. It's always true. We could always do it better. Alright, we're going to take a quick BRB. I will return with some Metroid Prime 2. And that's it. So this is a night of 3 games, or in other words, a night of Vappy gets more work to do. Please stand by. Be right back.